Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Boris and I own and operate a dry vent cleaning business for the last 20 plus years. And today I want to touch base, talk to you a little bit about starting a business like this. If you're here, if you're watching this video, you have some questions you want to answer. So I'm going to jump right into it. You can see there's a board here that shows potential for income doing this type of work. All right, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Jobs per day, per week, per month, per year. All right, this is number of jobs, and this is the money behind that. It's $150. That's what I charge, $150 per job. And if I do two of those a day, I make $300. If I do it a week, 5 days a week, right? This is 5 days a week at two jobs a day at $150 a job. That's 1,500 a month, 6,000 a year. Excuse me, 1,500 a week, 6,000 a month, and 72,000 a year. All right, now you just take a screenshot of that. You can review it later on your own, but here's three jobs, four jobs, five jobs, six jobs per day. They result in 1,500 a month, a week. That's 6,000 a month, 72,000 a year. Three jobs, $108,000 a year. That's assuming you're working three times five. That's 15 jobs per week. Every week, you would make 108. Four jobs, you would make 144,000. Five jobs is 180,000, and six jobs is $216,000 per year. Six jobs per day. Six jobs per day is totally doable. But let's let's not jump to conclusions. All right, this takes time. You're not going to just start doing six already unless you already have some business in place and you have a client base to which you can advertise this. But let's focus on one a day, if you will, not even two a day. You start off small and then you move from there. But the potential is huge. Now, very important. It takes me 15, excuse me, it takes me a half an hour to do one job. I'm not including drive time. This is strictly doing the job. Half an hour. So if you're talking about doing, let's say, four jobs a day, that's 2 hours of labor plus whatever driving time. And when it comes to driving, I usually like to group people into the same space. In other words, somebody calls me and says that they're in this part of town. I look on my schedule when I'm going to be there, and I try to get them to go into that place. I don't let them tell me when they want it. That's only under certain special circumstances. If they have an emergency and they can't do it and they have to do it, then that's different. But mostly, I run the scheduling. I tell them this is when I have space. That way, I'm not wasting a lot of time driving, gas, mileage, all that stuff. Right? I'm here. I'm working here today. So my drive time is usually 15 minutes on average between clients. Right? So this is fantastic. I'm home by lunchtime every day. When everybody's taking their lunch, I'm on my way home already. I'm done for the day because I can knock out five jobs. They could be all within 5 minutes of each other. I can knock this out in 3 hours. Five jobs, 3 hours, 3.5 hours tops. And if I do that, I'm making 180 a year if I'm consistent throughout the year. All right, now let's talk about something else. All right. I'm going to give you a little bit of info here, but there's more information on my landing page. I sell a business course, dry vent cleaning business course. Why would you bother buying that? There's so many free videos online. Because cleaning the dryer vent is really the smaller portion. The bigger portion is how do you get people to call you? How do you pick up the phone? What's involved? What are the legal issues involved with a business like that? What kind of equipment do I need? What's the startup cost? What is my daily conversation with my clients? For instance, I include a script of things I say to my clients, very specific things to educate them, to show them that these things are dangerous. That way, they keep calling you back and they recommend you. Recommendations are worth their weight in gold from a person. Those are better than any advertising you can pay for. All right, so let's just jump into that. How much can I make? We could cover that. Is this business right for you? Well, if you oh, you know what? I didn't mention it, didn't I? I'm so excited to tell you about this that I forgot to mention it. www.onedryerventcleaning.com. That's my landing page where you can buy the course. It's only $300. In my opinion, I wish I could have had something like that when I was starting out from scratch because I made a lot of mistakes up front and I spent a lot more money than I needed to start, and I didn't make money that I should have made because I didn't know how to price things right. I didn't know how to advertise correctly. So that was a learning curve for me. That took a bunch of years to get to where I am now. So I'm sharing this information to you, not from I'm trying to make money on this business course, because for 300 bucks, I'll be honest, it ain't making me that much money. It's just a little side hobby. This is mostly because I didn't have this, so I wanted to put this out there for you guys who want to learn this and can't find any proper information about this. As you can tell, this video is very basic. I'm not using AI. I don't have a production. I'm just came back from work. Dryer vent cleaning is my business, not this, but this is free, more for you guys. So go to www.onedryerventcleaning.com. There's information about what's in the course, which topics get covered, like insurances, do you need certifications? A lot of time people ask me about that. Also, if you join my YouTube page, you will, there's more videos there. You can watch more videos there. And each video has the comment section, people asking me questions that I answer. So there's a bunch of information there on the business. So go check that out. I highly recommend it. It's free info. All right. So the next topic is the business right for you? That's a very important question. The worst thing you can do is assume that you're going to do the business, buy a bunch of equipment, and then realize, I don't really like this kind of thing. So who's this business right for? A person who works with his hands. If you're an accountant and you don't turn screwdrivers, this is not going to work for you, I'm pretty sure. But if you work with your hands, this is a great business, great business. The tools are so simple. Vacuum cleaner, ladder, your car, a drill, cordless drill, and some specialty brushes for the vent. That's the majority of it. There's some other little things, but this is the majority of it. You can start this business for under $500. A lot of times people ask me, hey, should I get this $5,000 machine that does this, that does that? No, don't ever spend money before you have the money and the need. Go with the cheap equipment. I've been using the same equipment for over 20 years. Nobody's ever had a complaint about the equipment. It works great. It's super cheap. The expensive stuff is just, it's clumsy, it's cumbersome. And if it breaks on you, you're stuck. Whereas with my stuff, you're never stuck. You always have redundancies. You can have 2, 3 drills in the car and it still not be a big deal. You still didn't spend 20 grand on the machine, 5 grand on the machine, whatever. Don't let them trick you into that. All right. So you can start this whole thing for 500 bucks and some free advertising. We live in an age of free advertising, right? You got all kinds of platforms out there. And now you have AI, which can assist if you learn how to use that. So these are now startup costs. We had tools. I already covered all these topics. These are the basic topics. This is what everybody always wants to know. And this is the one that everybody always wants to know. How much can I make? These are real numbers. Let me get out of the way so you can take, whoop, I just shook the table. All right. That was not an earthquake, everybody. All right. So can you make 180? That sounds like a lot for working until lunchtime. Wow. That sounds like it's not going to happen. Oh, it's real. It's totally real. You can make that, but you got to get to 5 a day, Monday through Friday, year round. That's doable. It's just going to take a little time. It's not going to happen in year one. But if you have an existing business, um, I don't know, maybe you do pressure washing, maybe some kind of a home care style business, and you want to add this on, this is a great add-on because you're not going to start from nothing like I did. You're going to start with a client base that already trusts you and would give you the work. And so you can move much quicker than if you're starting from scratch. My best suggestion to you, if you're curious, if you want to do this, try and do it for your friends and your family, your circle of people close to you. Do it for free. Just try it out, see how it goes, see how you feel about it, what's involved. It's really not a very complicated business, but it is a physical job and it requires you to go on ladders. So you have to go on ladders to get either on the roof or on the side of the building. So that might be a thing. It really depends. It also depends on where you live. Different areas of the US have different housing styles, and you gotta do your own research. Call up your local dryer vent cleaning businesses and ask them questions. Pretend you're a client. How much would it cost to do a 1 story, blah, 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 that goes out the roof or out the side, whatever your situations are? Look at the real estate in your area, the private homes. See what's going on there. I only teach private home cleaning. I don't do commercial. I only do residential. Commercial gets a little tricky with licenses, insurances, and equipment. It can get very tricky. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I just don't do it. All right, so this is basically the gist of it. Go check out the landing page, www.onedryerventcleaning.com. There's more information there. If you're interested, there's buy buttons. Click away, and if you buy it, just give me like 24 hours to send it out to you because sometimes I don't get the information quickly enough. So don't panic the minute you pay that you didn't get an email from me. I'm probably busy doing stuff and I'll get around to it, but I've never not sent one. And you can always, it's a PayPal buy button. You can always, undo it if you are unhappy. So go check it out. If you have questions, hit me up. I answer all questions. Just hit me up on this video so that everybody else can also, not privately, because privately nobody else can see your question and my answer. I prefer it was on a public platform where other people can benefit from your question and my answer. All right, guys. So I wish you luck. Go check that out. It's worth it, and this is a great business. I wish you lots of luck. All right. Take care. Thank you.